Welcome back to another Hearts of Iron 4 exploit. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to steal states away from other people inside of your faction that are currently at war with other individuals and other nations. Now, I want to go ahead and say really quick, big shout out and thank you to the Jackson 5 Conspiracy over on Discord who actually told me about this exploit. So anyway, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this exploit, what it is and how it works. Now, the idea behind this exploit is we're using Hungary as an example, but any nation inside of Hearts of Iron 4, as long as you're in the faction with the person, as long as they have good opinions of you, and of course, as long as you're at war with the same people that country is, they will likely give you territory. Now, here is the problem. If we ask for control of states right now, Germany is only willing to really give us one state at a time. They will not give us two states. It's just really the way the AI is. Now, here's how this exploit really gets out of hand and gets really overpowered. Now, if you go ahead and click Ask for Control of State, by the way, to actually get them more likely to agree to things, you need to go up here and try to get your war support up. As you can tell, you can get higher war support by occupation of enemy territories, bombing enemy ground troops and ships, and really just taking large amounts of casualties and giving casualties in the war. So, now what we're going to do is go over here to Germany and we're going to ask for control of state. So we're going to go ahead and click Krakow. They're willing to accept that, but not Kies or Kleis or whatever it is. So we're going to go ahead and request that. They accepted. Now we're going to find someone in our faction that has 0% war support, which is actually several countries, but we're going to go ahead and use Bulgaria as an example. Now actually, hold on. Alright, actually there's two ways of doing this. This is what I paused it for. I went ahead and puppeted Turkey, so that way you guys can see an easier way of doing this. So now that we have territory, you can either give it away to someone with 0% war support, or preferably give it to your puppet. Alright? Now once your puppet has obviously accepted the territory, you're going to go back up here to Germany. You're going to wait a day until it's available. You're going to ask for control of territory. You're going to ask for control of something else, and you're going to continue this and take as much territory as you want. For us, we're going to try to take all of Poland. Alright, so I actually went a little bit crazy and took over not just Poland largely, I also took over a little bit of France. Now, basically, like I was saying, you can only take one territory at a time depending on, well, really your war participation. Now, the higher your war participation, the more likely the AI is to accept other territories, so you can get larger territories instead of just kind of little ones. So now that all this territory belongs to your puppet, or really anyone else in the faction, as long as they do not have any, and I mean any kind of war support, you're going to ask for control of state, and you're going to take all of the territory. Now, this is why I said it's better to have the person as your puppet, because if they're your puppet, okay, the puppet won't give away that territory, they're more likely to give you a larger chunk of the empire. And just like that, as you can tell, this exploit gave us a ton, and I do mean a ton of land. So obviously we got a bunch of factories here, here, yeah, it's all over the place. Now, you can also sometimes go back later and ask if a puppet is willing to do this and give you this territory, and if they're not, then you can always send enough guns to them to annex them, and then that territory will automatically go back to you anyway. So anyway guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video, but don't forget also one last thing regarding this exploit. It's best to do it with countries that are your puppets because they're more likely to actually accept the terms, but also get a high level of war support. The higher level of war support you have, the more likely the AI is to actually agree to give you territory. Again guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you guys next time. Stay awesome.